The world was waiting for. Herman arrived in England. And you know what I'm doing now, Doug Williams? I eat you in front of all your people, in front of your family. I don't care. This is a night of revenge. An ECW veteran steps in the ring with you. And you know what happened? After the dust clears, I'm the winner. And I'm wearing the British Heavyweight Championship belt. And I take it with me to Germany, you know? And I keep it forever because there's no chance, there's nobody. Who else is here? I don't know who else is here. After Doug Williams, I beat him. Maybe that's his other freak, Alex Shane, whatever his name is. He's a midget. Comparing to me, I eat him up too. I go 2 against 1. I doesn't care. I don't care. I have no fear of everybody because I'm Herman the German, an ECW veteran. Everybody watch these eyes. And you know what? I'm here to destroy you, Doug Williams.
Makes his way to the ring. Welcome to Frontier Wrestling. I'm Mark Priest. I'll be your host for 30 minutes of FWA action. Kicking off tonight, we've got a 3-way. New breed against new breed against new breed. That man Ash is merely the first entrant into this unique matchup. We'll soon see who he's going to be facing. Member of the new breed. We saw him just a couple of weeks ago. He was instrumental in the breed winning the title from La Familia. Curve completes the trio, the most popular member of the breed, walking to the ring, acknowledging the fans, urging them to get right behind him. There he is with a tattoo on his back. He claims it's from a Book of Warriors, but unless that's the Playboy Book of Warriors, I think he's wrong. This match has come about thanks to a disagreement between the 3 members just a couple of weeks ago on this very television programme. Cruz was all about getting the job done against the team of Paul Travell and Jody Fleisch. So much so, he took advantage of Dino Scarlo's dastardly tactics and put the pressure on the arm of Jody Fleisch, making him tap out, even though Curve argued that they should have stopped the match. Ash got in the middle of the fight, and there, the slaps are coming quick and fast at the start of this match, showing that they have little to no respect for each other. These two used to be friends, they used to be like brothers, but since Cruz came there, everything's different. Cruz sent down to the mat, Ash and Curve reuniting once more, but I think this will be temporary, as we can see. Quick sequence here, too quick for each other, getting out the way of each move as fast as it comes. Kicks, elbow drops, leg drops, a pin attempt, kick out at 2, another pin attempt, kick out at 1, missed clothesline, another missed clothesline, a missed kick, and a standoff. The fans showing their appreciation for the quick opening of this fight. There is real bad blood here. We saw last week on Breed TV, a Breed TV I actually enjoyed for once because it featured the breakup of the new breed. Those snot-nosed punks who have interrupted my broadcast on more than one occasion. But now it's them who are being interrupted by each other. The very future of the new breed hanging in the balance as we see Ash here in a double arm ring, a double arm lock, but no, Curve double crossing Cruz. And once again, the New Breed teaming, laying the slaps to the head of Cruz. Is this a sign that they're back together, teaming up on the newest member? I hope so for the tag team division, but no, they're down. A kick to both men's middle section. I'll be polite and say middle section, although I think we all know that it was somewhere a little more south of the border, and I'm not talking Mexico. Cruz went low. But as I was saying, we need the New Breed back together because they are tag champions. I don't care much for them. I will admit that now. I don't like them. They're always getting in my way, always cutting me off when I've got vital things to tell you people at home. You people at home must be upset as well. You love to hear my voice. They're the people who are stopping you hearing more of it. So write in and complain about them. But I'm getting off the track here. We need the New Breed back together because they are the FWA British Tag Team Champions. However, the last time we saw them defend the belt was Curve and Cruz. So Victoria de Montfort, before she went away, obviously stipulated that it doesn't have to be Ash and Curve. It can be Curve and Cruz, Ash and Cruz, Ash and Curve. Any two out of the three can defend the tag title. That's why this match is so unique. The loser, the man who gets pinned, has to leave the breed, as Ash extends the hand of friendship to Curve. And yes, the Breed are back together. This spells danger for Cruz because last man in, first man out. The Breed are back together after a short breakup. They had a difference of opinion, but they're so strong. They're almost like brothers that Cruz couldn't break them up. It's proved to be that way here tonight as we see some kind of elaborate finishing maneuver here. Yes, it's a pile driver from the top rope. They call this selected breeding. And down goes Cruz. He covers in, referee Tony Giles down for the 3 count. Cruz is out of the New Breed. The New Breed are back together. It's just Ash and Curve. There's only 2 in the bed now. The third one got rolled out of the bed. 2 men there. The New Breed are back together. We have our FWA Tag Team Champions reunited once more. We see the friendship that exists. I can't believe that they let a little wimp, a little punk like Cruz get in the way. I think we've seen the last of him now on FWA TV. I hope. He came in here, nearly broke up our tag team partners. For a while I was happy as we see Retrocam, the picture-in-pictures showing that top rope pile driver, showing the end of Cruz in the New Breed. Ash and Curve are back together. I hope it's the end of Breed TV. It's not the end of the New Breed. We've got a huge main event coming up for you people later. Our TV main event. Doug Williams versus Ulf Herman. What's going on here? Ash and Curve extending a hand of friendship even to Cruz, even to the man that threatened to split up the New Breed. He's slapped it away. He's not making friends in a world where you need them. Bye-bye, Cruz. We won't see you again. The New Breed are back. Cruz is gone. FWA reigns supreme. The tag champions are back together.
Hey, all you swinging hepcats. This is Mark Priest, and when I like to get down at my funky parties, I like to listen to the music on FWA The Music Volume 1, exclusively available at fwamusic.co.uk.
This is it, our TV main event. We've started this one early so we can get it in before the conclusion of tonight's show. This is going to be a humdinger of a match. It's going to really get out of control if I know that man like I think I do. That's Ulf Herman, the near 7-foot German. And I've just been handed a piece of paper that tells me that owing to Ulf Herman's outrageous comments at the beginning of this show, Doug Williams has requested that this match is a no disqualification match. A dangerous match, ladies and gentlemen, is now threatened to be even more dangerous, perhaps even life-threatening, as Ulf Herman, who says he's going to gobble Doug Williams up, he's going to eat him up for breakfast, takes on our reigning champion, the FWA British Heavyweight Title holder, Doug the Eckes Williams. guitarists signal the arrival of the Anarchist, who's been champion right since the very start of the Frontier Wrestling TV show. We saw him overcome adversity in a title tournament where he had to dispatch Jody Fleisch and Scott Parker to become the British Heavyweight Champion. Since then, he's defended that belt proudly. He's defended it against the Wonder Kid Johnny Storm. He's defended it against Kerry Cabrero, who was brought in from the outside to deal with Doug Williams by Victoria de Montfort. Doug Williams is an anarchist. Let's not make any bones about this. He is a dangerous man because he threatens the very existence of the FWA. If he had his way, it would be the DWA. Doug Williams Anarchy. But tonight, with the threat of the old school over our heads, Doug Williams is the lesser of two evils. Ulf Herman showing Doug Williams the fans, the people that are chanting for him. He's saying to Doug Williams, they mean as much to me as you do, and that doesn't mean much at all. The fans breaking into a chant of "Let's go Dougie." Ulf Herman trying to explain to the referee that this isn't a done thing. The Germans, remember, have their no chanting rule. They're not allowed to chant inside the arena. It's harsh, but the kind of regime that the German Wrestling Association came up under has to accept those kind of rules. They also have other rules, like no ice creams, and rules like no sitting in your seat for longer than 33 minutes. Why 33 minutes? Because they say so. Lock up at the beginning. Ulf Herman, a vulgar display of strength by the German. He's almost 7 foot tall, former ECW competitor. He took on Rob Van Dam, the current WWF superstar, whilst in ECW at the famed ECW arena. He's been all over the world. He even wrestled the Ultimate Warrior. We'll see him take on our champion after the break. Welcome back to Frontier Wrestling. This one's about to get underway. It's Doug Williams versus Ulf Herman. It's our TV main event. This is for the FWA British Heavyweight Title. Doug Williams hitting a few European uppercuts on Ulf Herman. He'll know all about them coming from Europe. The kick and a cover. Doug Williams trying to get it done early. Only a 2 count. Referee Popeye Jackson said it's just 2 as Doug goes back to the uppercut. Irish whipping Ulf into the ropes, and Ulf comes back with a huge clothesline. Doug Williams almost out of his boots. There was almost a pair of boots left smoking on the canvas, whilst Doug Williams in his stocking feet lay on the mat just a few feet away. Herman immediately on top, whipping Doug Williams into the corner. Doug too clever, but no! A drop kick sending the Anarchist down to the floor. The Anarchist hitting that hard floor with a huge bump as Herman jumps out of the ring to take advantage. Let me remind you, this match, at the request of Doug Williams, is no disqualifications. Anything goes, and I believe that Doug Williams might need everything in that arena, the ring, the barriers, chairs, the fans themselves, to help him beat the 7-foot German. Oh no. Talking of barriers, Ulf Herman seems to have picked himself one. He's bringing it into the ring like you or I would carry a shopping basket. But let me tell you, he's not going to put groceries in this. He's going to put Doug Williams through it. I've seen this before in ECW. It was a regular occurrence. It's obviously where Ulf Herman learned the trick. He spent time in the Extreme Championship Wrestling environment, rubbing shoulders with Rob Van Dam, the Sandman and Taz. And now, a reverse by Doug Williams sends Ulf Herman in. 2 count, just a 2 count, almost done again. Doug Williams whipping Ulf Herman into that barrier. hoisting the German by his own petard, and now a body slam, taking him down, and Doug Williams goes for the barrier, laying it down on the mat, pointing to the fans. They want to see that barrier used again. It's an unusual weapon. It's the first time I have ever seen it in this country. That's not the last time or the first time I've ever said that. The FWA, the innovators of British wrestling. Ulf Herman looking pleased with himself. The crowd less so. They hate him. He's a German. We have a long, long tradition of not getting on with our German neighbours. Ulf Herman, merely the longest, merely the latest in a long line of invading Huns. He's got the champion trapped in the corner now, driving those shoulders into the midsection of Doug Williams, but Williams fights back. An Irish whip, sending Ulf Herman into the turnbuckle. That was an almighty impact on the back of the German, followed up by a European uppercut, but his head is harder than his back, it seems, as Herman is trying to shake off the impact, try and shake off that German boy. A knee drop, driven down into the chest of Ulf Herman. This man, let me repeat again, is almost 7 feet tall. He claims that Alex Shane is a midget compared to him. I'd like to see those two men go at it. Perhaps we'll see it in the future of the FWA. In Alex Shane's immediate future is perhaps Drew McDonald. We saw him on last week's show challenging the Highlander, challenging the leader of the old school to a match, blaming Drew McDonald for a huge welt above his eye. The show stealer could hardly close his eye. He couldn't open it. That eye was frozen in a period, in a state of somewhere between open and closed. He blames Drew McDonald for that and wants him in this very ring. We'll hopefully get that for you in a couple of weeks here on Frontier Wrestling. But right now, it's Doug Williams. He's gone for a chair. This is no disqualification, remember. This is Doug Williams versus Ulf Herman, and Herman's skull creases the seat of that huge that steel chair, the huge impact of metal on skull resonating around the arena to the delight of the fans. And another, this one sends the German down, face first into the mat. Is it all over? Doug Williams thinks so. He's taking a rest. Going for the pin count. Only a 2. Once again, referee Popeye Jackson not reaching the 3 counts. Williams whipping. Oh my word. A drop toe hold onto that steel chair. The chair is folded up like a concertina. The impact of Doug Williams' body on the metal chair, folding it up, and Ulf Herman tossing the chair away. He's done with it now. He's laid out the Anarchist. He's laid out the champion. 1 3 count later, 1 lateral press, and we've got a new champion. Ulf Herman, a German with the British title. What's the world coming to? An elbow to the top of the head of Ulf Herman, and now a sleeper hold, trying to drive all the breath, all the life out of Doug Williams' body. Williams is trying to fight it. He's got that hand up. He's trying to fight everything that Ulf Herman can do to him. He's resilient. Let me tell you, Doug Williams is a danger to the FWA. He's a danger to my job. He was certainly a danger to Victoria de Montfort before she disappeared. She brought in opponent after opponent to try and stop Doug Williams. But tonight, we're behind him. We don't want him to lose to Ulf Herman, the 7-foot German. We want Doug Williams to stand up for the FWA, stand up for the title, perhaps even stand up for the new school in their feud with the old school. But it's looking bleak, it's looking dark. Ulf Herman's got him up on the top rope. This looks like a superplex. Oh! The impact of Doug Williams' body on the canvas then. Almost a 3 count again. Doug Williams is fighting now. He's doing it on instinct. He kicked out on 2 because he doesn't know any better. Now Ulf Herman going for the second pile driver of the night. No, it's a powerbomb. A powerbomb. Only a 2 count again. How is Doug Williams kicking out of this? And Popeye Jackson isn't counting slow, let me tell you that. But somehow, Doug Williams, that belt that means so much to him, that FWA belt, Frontier Wrestling Anarchy in his words, means so much to him that he's able to kick out of whatever Ulf Herman hits him with. But this is looking bad. Ulf Herman has brought that steel chair back into the ring. Is this another one of those superplexes that we saw earlier? I think it could be. No, Doug Williams has wriggled out. A cutter. Some kind of neck breaker on the chair, driving Ulf Herman's back and the base of his neck into that metal chair. Doug Williams up. Revolution DDT! Doug Williams, a 3 count. Doug Williams is still FWA champion. That belt's going nowhere. It's certainly not going across the North Sea to Germany, where we'd probably never have seen it again. Ulf Herman probably would have melted it down and used it to buy bratwurst. He'd have used it to buy questionable German sexual entertainment. No, that belt is staying here with Doug Williams, with the FWA. It's staying in England, and sweet baby Jesus, that's the old school. It's Dino Scarlo and Drew McDonald. What do they want with Doug Williams? What are they doing here? They're leading the applause for the champion. How can they lead the applause for Doug Williams, the champion of the FWA, and therefore the top FWA superstar?
Doug Williams, on behalf of the old school, behalf of the tradition of wrestling, you are the man for us.
No! Doug Williams shaking hands with the old school.
Also, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Robbie Brookside, the true British champion.
That's Robbie Brookside. He's a British wrestling legend. He's competed all over this country. He was even in a tag team with William Regal from the WWF way back at the start of his career. He spent his entire wrestling life going around this country, going around Europe, appearing in Japan, even appearing in WCW. What does he want here in the FWA? And more importantly, what does he want with Doug Williams?
Listen, there's one or two people here that have been watching too many WWF videos, too many ECW videos, and long before or after you were fetuses, me, in, were kicking ass, British style.
Listen to me, son. Just, as he said before, listen and you might understand something.
Doug Williams, you might actually think that he's so much special doing in the best of the indies in America. I'll tell you now, I've been there and done it all I want. And the bottom line is, I am the best heavyweight wrestler in Great Britain.
I don't understand at all. An attack from behind. Drew McDonald, Robbie Brookside, Dino Scarlo. The old school are pulling the boots to Doug Williams. What Indian givers. 1 minute they accept him into their fold and then introduce Robbie Brookside, a man they say is the real British heavyweight champion, and attack Doug Williams. They Pearl Harbored him. Look, Robbie Brookside cross-arm backlash, delivering Doug Williams to the mat. This is a mugging. They've stolen his belt. Doug Williams trusted them. He thought he'd join the old school.
Do you like it or not? The only bloody champion.
Drew McDonald telling the fans that Robbie Brookside is their champion. He's not. He's a thief. He's just stolen the belt. I'm shocked. I can't believe what we've seen. This makes no sense at all. This is Mark Priest for the FWA, saying join me next week on Frontier Wrestling. I'll try and find out what's going on here. I'm puzzled. Doug Williams is puzzled. Doug Williams is down. I've got to go.
With me, you just bleed. The fact that you don't believe me is of minimal consequence. What's of major consequence is I believe you. The most ruthless killers